Mathematics lesson in second year H1 class at Machakos Teachers Training College in Kenya is a buzz with signs. Students are talking and signing in groups. It may be a puzzling picture if you're a stranger to the institution. Not so for this class that is fully integrated to include learners with disability.
Now our final answer will be 4 whole number 5/8.
We understand that many hearing students here voluntarily signed up to join this class to support their counterparts who can only communicate in Kenyan Sign Language KSL.
I think for brevity of time, we shall still not...
With commendable collaboration, they carry on their academic and social lives almost in unison.
So let us give him attendance news.
Amazingly, the gospel of inclusion has spread widely in the college, wooing even the college support staff to the language of signs.
You ask the learners about the numerators. Are they the same?
The students' interaction flows like a fine orchestra where each instrument speaks to the music. It is a beautiful sight to behold. Their collaboration in tackling sums at the group level is praiseworthy.
I think I just love the way you are itching to answer questions here.
After discussions, calm presentations. Even this has a balance of students from both worlds of communication. Each presenter has a helping hand or voice in the officially assigned classroom sign language interpreter.
How you will teach the following?
Collaboration is a life skill that has been finely woven into the fabric of this college community.
In class SEM, we use collaboration where it is inclusive. It helps us to integrate well with others students who are regular students. Same time, we are working in groups, which brings a lot of teamwork to help us to develop knowledge and skills on how we are going to help students in the class.
At Machakos Teachers Training College, life skills and values are nurtured through clubs too.
I have really gained a lot because when I talk of confidence, now I can even stand before people and address them without fear. I can express the ideas even when I've been called to go before maybe the principal. I can stand and share this and this and this. So that one has been very, very important to me.
The Action for Life Skills and Values in East Africa Alive, in partnership with the Ministry of Education in Kenya, have been collaborating with 2 teacher training colleges through a learning by doing model to explore ways through which the teacher education space can prepare teachers with the requisite capacity to connect content and pedagogical approaches for improved foundational learning outcomes. Over 90 teacher educators have been trained to enhance their understanding and facilitate mainstreaming of core competencies and values in pre-service teacher training.
The teacher trainees need to, the moment they get to class themselves, they will need to help the learners to nurture or to develop these skills. And how are we going to get there? We are going to get there by first focusing on the college tutors, the teachers themselves. They understand what is problem solving. We help them understand or mainstream these core competencies in their teaching and their assessment. And also now, we work together with them so that we ensure at the end of the day, the teacher trainees get those skills, those pedagogical approaches, those assessment skills for these core competencies, so that at the end of the day now, the same can be passed on to the ultimate beneficiaries of this program. Who is the learner? The learner in the classroom, because those are the ones who want to acquire these skills so that they can be able to live, work and thrive in the 21st century environment.
We are able to unpack and even define our own, give our own definitions. It is excellent. Where we can own, for example, critical thinking and problem solving, we just give it our own definition depending on our context. That is excellent. We have also defined collaboration, according to the way we understand it, because that one gives us a ability to meet it or to carry it out depending on our context, not what people think about collaboration is. It is exactly what is on the ground, and that is why we are happy about this Africa.
The teacher-educators' engagement with Alive could not have come at a better time, especially in this college where nearly 100 learners have different disabilities.
As a result of our interaction with Vivi, we have been able to actually change the mind and the attitudes of our regular students in the college, to show love, to show, to work with this student in unity. They have really been of good help to them because of how we have been trained to look at them like this. Actually, we have gone to another level where students with special needs and disability are now fully mainstreamed within the college, and we are still looking at it as something that we can continue doing to help these students so that our regular student can continue supporting them.
I feel like responsibility. It helps me as a student to know that there are deadlines for specific assignments, and I'm supposed to submit them by that time. So I'll ensure, because I have responsibility with them, I'll ensure when that time reaches, I have already done my assignments and I have submitted them, so that, yeah, because of that responsibility.
The values and life skills are not only merely plastered on seats, boards and gardens, but they form part of the college culture.
Members of staff sat and said, we want to do things differently. Let's also have a more elaborate orientation for our first years, so that things like life skills were there, even mental health. We also had sexual gender-based violence matters on that. Etiquette and good grooming. To me, I was saying that this is not the way we've been doing things. It's like we are now thinking more broadly.
The other day we were inducting the first years, and we managed to raise small issues that are assumed to be normal, but which could be perceived to be sexual harassment. For example, when you're queuing for food in the dining hall and you're pressing against somebody in front of you or behind you, that one is sexual harassment, and yet we take it to be something very normal. So we were able to bring up the issue of that respect now, because if you respect me, then definitely you'll not want to break. There'll be some distance.
Action for Life Skills and Values in East Africa, Alive, thrives through such collaborative efforts to support education system shift across East Africa.